man. I do what I do.
By ICE, that's 20 years you can't even apply. So your kids are grown, your wife has left you, or your husband, whatever. But if you self-deport, you can go back there and apply and hopefully come back. Now, the other thing is if you self-deport, and this gentleman is going to talk about it, if you self-deport, man, you can pack your stuff up, pack your clothes up, drive down to Mexico and restart with the things that you earn. And he's going to kind of point that out real quick.
DUI from 3 years ago, and he knows they're going after criminals first, is going to be like, well, do I want to go back to Mexico with my pickup truck and my apartment full of stuff, or do I want to wait until Tom Homan stuffs me on a plane?
You go back to Mexico with all the things you collected. You got bikes, you got some furniture, a grill. You made out.
Yeah. Do you want to have to buy all your clothes again in Mexico after Tom Homan handcuffs you and puts you on the plane? No.
Time to head back with your winnings, whatever you collect.
whatever coins you gained from the system, family.
I mean, these people are clowning. I mean, there's no mercy. You understand what I'm saying? And like, this is the attitude, okay? This is the real attitude that they have, and you need to understand that the climate has changed, okay? And this is why, you know, people are like, I know why I voted for Trump. It was in my interest to do that, okay? But it makes no sense to me.
Members, people who are like, oh, we'll just go start over, or like dad can't find work. Those kind of like pressures, those external pressures that just get someone to kind of go back to where they grew up.
And that's the thing. We're not sending people to Siberia. We're sending them to where they've spent their entire life up until like 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm. All right. And so, you know, another thing is there's this old saying about why pinch a bear, you know? And so you got this cat right here. I thought this was interesting. This fella right here.
Take us the fuck out of here. Come do this.
He's out here. My man is out here at a construction site, okay? And he basically calling the devil by his name. I'm right here. Come get me. You know, I want you to listen to the message from an illegal alien. All right, listen to this and look what happens to him.
Daddy Trump, you want to take us the fuck out of here? Come do this shit then. Look.
Again, a lot of these folks are relying on the fact that they're productive citizens. They help building the country up. But look, no, they don't care about that. You don't get rewarded for your good efforts in the United States. I mean, black people, you know, were in servitude for over 240 years. And then we did 100 years of Jim Crow. And so that took us all the way up to like, what, 1965, right? So we have people who are alive right now who are watching this broadcast right now who experienced Jim Crow, you know, coloreds only, colored this, white only. And they tell us to forget about it. You see what I mean? Even though we still have people who are subject to that Joe Biden crime bill, Bill Clinton crime bill, and they tell us to forget about it. So you don't get credit for your good works. But watch this.
What the fuck do your house? Look at the fuck do your streets. Come get it, bitch.
A few moments later.
Oh, Lord.
You're fired.
Look at that. ICE rolled up on him. You see what I'm saying? So why would you, you know, look, don't let your ego write a check that your butt can't keep. Now you about to get hemmed up and sent home. You see what I'm saying? I just want you to think about that. All he had to do is keep quiet. And so, you know, sometimes you can let your ego get in the way. You know, I'm not telling grown folk what to do, but I'm just saying sometimes you can let your ego get away. And they're everywhere. You know, they're everywhere. They're not holding back. It's a problem. You see what I'm saying? It is a problem. And I think some of the best thing you can do is try to keep your head down.
Sí.
They're sweating people on the bus, you know what I mean?
No, pues de todas maneras voy a ir con ella.
No,
Se viene conmigo.
Pero no podemos, nosotros no somos responsables de ustedes, solamente de personas extranjeras.
Es de que, bueno, en teoría ella no va a saber cómo.
Que más después se va a comunicar con usted cuando llegue a la oficina. Ahorita en este momento pues no hay manera de que usted se quede con ella.
Cuando llegue a la oficina le van a pedir que se comunique con algún familiar.
Y ya le podrá marcar, tal vez usted le podrá llevar el pasaporte y sin problema se le dejará salir. Pero por el momento tiene que acompañarnos, por favor.
Pues no sé, ahorita voy a ver. Me van a deportar.
Muy bien, tu sueño.
¿No ha pagado sus pasajes, señorita?
No.
So, the thing is, I want to point out something, man, and I'm just going to keep 100 with you. If this was black people being rounded up and sent home, man, I know every other racial group would be lined up. They'll be talking. They'll be, I already know. So we don't even need to play that game. So you're going to get some back and forth banter. And some of, we know how we are. You see what I mean? And it might be hurtful, but it is what it is. So check this out.
I did you know what you vote for? I can't read. I refuse to learn how to read.
I want you to keep in context that the vast majority of black people voted for Kamala Harris. Okay. So this is an I told you so moment. That's where they're at right now. Like, we told you not to vote for this man, and you did it anyway. Okay. You did it anyway. You wanted to vote for him, and you did it. Now, again, there are some black people who didn't vote for Donald Trump. Okay. Who didn't vote for Kamala Harris. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
I refuse to learn how to talk the English language. Donatien them somewhere laughing their ass off doing the Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers ain't right, period. They not right, period. You can't expect a motherfucker to know how to spell that refuses to learn how to speak the English language. Yeah, they can be racist towards blacks, but they refuse.
Yep.
And you voted your own folks out.
This is like.
So that's another thing we have to consider, that black people are aware that Hispanics have a tinge of racism, blanqueamiento, lighting the race, and all that sort of stuff. So you got to expect that. You wanted to be white. Okay, here you go. Now you're
getting mad at everybody else because you voted your folks out.
It is what it is.
I don't understand it. Like, you placing blame in this obvious. Like,
that's another thing. I want you all to consider this. I'll deal with it.
Everybody know y'all voted for Trump. And y'all showing how racist you are by trying to place the blame on black folks. It's sad and it's ridiculous.
As opposed to blaming it on the people who voted for Donald Trump overwhelmingly. Now, the truth is, some of us did vote for Trump.
It only shows that you slow. Everybody know that slow folks is the only folks that's racist these days. Y'all very slow. Y'all, we're racist, we slow, and we voted for Donnie D, and we voted grandma out the country.
All right. So, it's a lot going on these days, man, and it's a lot to deal with. But nevertheless, I want to share this with you guys, man, because this cat right here had a lot to shout out to my man, James 303. This fella right here, he's a Mexican gentleman. Let me see if I can get this up real quick. There it is. Bam. Let me see if I can get this in here so you all can judge for yourself. Now, he was a bit aggressive. Okay, he came in hot. I'm gonna let y'all check him out.
Videos of black people making fun of Mexicans for what's happening right now with Mexican people. I have also seen black people make videos talking about Mexicans.
Fair use.
Don't come to us for help because we're not helping. First of all, Mexicans are not alone. They have Honduran people, they have Salvadorian people, they have Guatemalan people, they have Nicaraguan people, and a whole bunch of other countries that are willing to join forces with the Mexican people. Black people, what makes you think that Mexicans are going to come running to y'all for help? What for? Y'all black people can't even help yourselves.
And I'm going to keep showing the world what black
you were tuned in to one of the best black men advocated podcasts on YouTube. Show some love for the one and only black professional. Keep it real.
And be super mad.
You were tuned in to Dennis Podcast. keep it moving. Mama's favorite of the lovely ladies, all these YouTube men. Dressed for the occasion, even though he on the internet. Intellect, beat you up in court and probably fist to fist. Been around the world, high value. Girl, you can't relate it. Been debated, Godfather endorsed, scared. Kevin said it. Independent black businessman, yeah, he hood related. Probably wouldn't know a big bass. Appreciate it. Talk to me and I talk back. He can litigate it. Walk with me as we talk facts. He opinionated, staying true. He not only talking, checking court dockets. Only YouTuber putting real money in my pockets. LA back to Houston, taking off. Some Houston Rockets, big O in the middle. I'm Elijah Wan, let's get it poppin'. Championships, we want championships. Keep the manuscript, loyalty and brotherhood. Watch out who you're hanging with. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, y'all know what it is. DennisSpurling podcast. One of the realest. One of the realest in the game. Let's get to it. All my lovely ladies, y'all know what it is. Show some love. Yeah, hit that like button. Subscribe right now. On our way to 100,000. Let's get it. You would tune in to the one, if not the best, on these YouTube streets. We call him DennisSpurling. You sit back and hate watch, clocking everything he do and say, but you yelling DennisSpurling. Show some love, ain't enough going round for a black man putting it down. We talking DennisSpurling. Taking over 2025, ain't no lies. Pull up, tell all of your guys we watching DennisSpurling. You tune in to the one, if not the best, on these YouTube streets. We call him DennisSpurling. You sit back and hate watch, clocking everything he do and say, but you yelling DennisSpurling. Show some love, ain't enough going round for a black man putting it down. We talking DennisSpurling. Taking over 2025, ain't no lies. Pull up, tell all of your guys we watching DennisSpurling.
This is Uncle D, and as I always said this time, I'm out.
Almost to 10,000 followers. I want to say thank you to you guys. You know, God has something in store for me, and I'm going to continue to say yes.
Smooth operator. Come on, everybody. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.